So how do you get there again? He says, go back to the beginning where you first started and rekindle the fire. Rekindle the fire. The fire is going out. You get the stick and you move the coals around and you make the fire start burning up again. He's saying, do that. Remember when you first met the Lord, you first fell in love with the idea of Him, with salvation, with all that He is. You just wanted to know everything about Him. That same idea, that same way of thinking is for the marriage. That is a marriage with Him. For us, He says He is the bridegroom and the church is the wife. We are married to Him. We are one with Him. But that in that same idea is the husband and the wife. When we are having troubles, when husbands and wives are having troubles in their relationships, remember, do exactly what Jesus said, but for your own relationship. Go back to the beginning where it first started and rekindle the fire, rekindle the relationship. Think about why you fell in love in the first place. What was it that attracted you to the other person? What was it that brought you together? What was it that kept you together after the first day of meeting? You wanted to see them again and again. Why? And for a while, it may have been wonderful. But what brought you here where you are now, where you can hardly speak to each other, where you don't want to look at each other, where you're always angry and arguing with each other, where you spend a lot of time away from each other on purpose, where even when you're in the same room together, you hardly speak, or you don't even acknowledge that the other one is in the room. And if they're in the house, you don't care, as if they're not there. What kind of relationship is that? Have they become a stranger? Is that who you want in your house, a stranger? Don't you remember this is the one that you fell in love with? This is the one that meant everything to you in the beginning? How else was it in the beginning? Talk to your spouse. Look at how it was. If you can, get a notepad, write down things, what you liked about each other, to bring them up into memories. Bring those memories up and talk about it and think about it. And it can bring a smile back on your face. And you remember, yes, I remember this about you and you used to say this to me. And we used to hold hands and walk. We used to love going over here together. What happened? Why don't we do that anymore? Because of you, because this, and you start fighting again. But if you stop, you say, let's forgive, let's forget, let's let it go. Let's move on. Let's go on and start again. God started again. He starts again. Let's go back. Go back to your first love when you first fell in love. Let those old feelings come back and let that love cover all this wrong that has happened in between the two of you and put it aside. Like the Lord does. He chooses to put all the wrongdoings that we do daily aside. He throws them out, kicks them out. It's the same. Forgive, forget, let go.